What's up? What's up? So we're gonna take a break from my normal stock stuff that we talk about. I know this is Don Fron Trading, right? I'm supposed to not just talk about stock stuff. I'm gonna do real estate stocks, all that. But let's talk about this spy balloon. Everyone's going crazy about it. It's a Chinese spy balloon. It even flew over my house. So I'm on here. I'm gonna do a little bit of detective work and figure out what's going on. First of all, okay, so China. We got China right here on the map. I guess we flew over the North Pacific. It'd probably be a lot easier to do that than fly over through all of this. So we'll go with the fastest route pop. Maybe we even went the... Oh, God, we rotated around. Oh, man, how do I spin this little ball around? Now, if you flat earthers, this is going to look a little weird for you. Okay, so maybe we went over Russia. We took the fast route. Maybe that's what we did. Took the fast route, went through Canada, and that's why it got... it kind of makes more sense. We just now detected it in Montana. A little weird. You know, visually I was thinking maybe we just flew over the North Pacific. No one knew anything about it. Kapow! Montana. Then it floated its way on down. It even made it to my house. Little blue, little dot in the sky. Now, the report I saw, this was 50,000 feet in the air. That's weird because that's not 50,000 feet in the air. You can't take a picture with your cell phone at 50,000 feet in the air. 50,000 feet in the air is above Class D airspace, which is 40,000 feet in the air. And that's why we're not shooting it down, because it's not bothering anybody. And really, it's not bothering anybody because of China. If you're curious, hit that subscribe button. Let me show you what the images you're going to get. Ta-da. We can just keep on zooming. It's going to look like that. A lot of people are pretty worried about that. It might just... China can't map quest your house, or I guess that shows how old I am. Can't Google Earth your house. Make sure you're looking up so it gets a good look at your face. They're probably tired of looking at it through the cell phone camera that you have on your phone. Most people complaining about this have TikTok downloaded on their phone, which that's what I find very weird. Because you think you have your phone, so they already have your location. They have the microphones and the cameras on your phone. This isn't like conspiracy theory stuff. They have it. You lost your privacy a long time ago. You know, you just have like the idea that things are private. I like the blue Earth, but let's get back up here. Let's make some flat earthers mad while we're at it. Alright, so this balloon's just floating around. Now, I have a drone. If I fly at above 400 feet, the FAA already knows about it. So we didn't see this thing coming at all. All of a sudden, it just floats into Montana. We're like, hey, and then we don't shoot it down. Doesn't sound very, very Chinese spy-like. So I find it very hard to believe this is a Chinese spy balloon. Typically, you don't see the spies. You don't see what they're doing. They're a little more covert than that, than blowing up a balloon and hoping it floats over your house a little bit, getting a top-down picture that they probably already had through a satellite imaging anyway. Your location doesn't matter because you carry your phone with you everywhere, and you make sure you tweet. And you guys most people post selfies 10 times a day just because you think the internet forgot what you look like. So they have all the data anyway. So I'm actually very curious what everyone actually thinks. When you actually sit down and think about it, Chinese spy balloon, it sounds like very knee-jerk reaction. Shoot that thing down. We're probably not shooting it down if it is a Chinese balloon because it doesn't matter. And everybody at that level and above knows it doesn't matter. So like, well, let the balloon float around. Who cares? Picture it like when you're at a concert and they got the beach ball floating around. We're just tossing this thing around country to country to see how far we can make it before somebody does shoot it down, because it's not at 50,000 feet, and you probably can reach that with a rifle. Maybe. Depends on how high up that is. Weather balloons aren't that big, so to see it that big, I don't know. It seems like you could probably get that with a rifle. Poke a couple holes in it, see if it can't just deflate and come down a little bit. I'm not telling anybody to do that, but I want to see if someone's tried. It's very dangerous to shoot a weapon into the air because just remember, the bullets, what goes up does come back down. They actually don't go into space. People have died from shooting a rifle in the air. So anyway, that's my thoughts. You have TikTok on your phone. We're literally talking about banning TikTok because it has all your information, and you guys are worried it might get the top of your hair. Some of you balding men out there, you're worried it's going to see a bald spot? Ladies, is it going to see some frizz up there, some broken hair? What is this balloon going to see that you're so worried about? It's all anyone can talk about on Facebook right now, which is hilarious because if they actually did have GPS on this balloon and it broke, it lost, it just drifted away, they could just track everywhere this balloon is at by everybody talking online. And maybe that's the experiment because it's absolutely hilarious. Maybe it's just checking out the old, is this the American Dude? what do they call this? Like, here's his belly, here's his nose, here's his foot. Maybe you just want to get a good picture of him. Maybe the United States got an OnlyFans. Get a weird little hat on. Anyway, I'm gonna wrap it up. If you're Chinese and you're curious, like, what's it look like? Let me just zoom in on Kansas for you. You're not missing much. It looks like that on the ground too. I can definitely attest to that. Just a whole lot of nothing. You might get some weird, I don't want to call him a crackhead because he's probably a hillbilly, but you might be doing like 105 down one of these roads, so you might get a little gravel smoke here and there. Anything else you guys are interested in? I know you basically you float over Kansas City. I saw it. So the cool thing about this highway is it's just one giant loop. You can call it the 435 race. Don't tell the police. Just whole giant loop of a highway. You can just never get off. Just stay on 435 forever. We did that to confuse the flat earthers. So you probably got a pretty cool image about that. I guess you're headed south. Not much to really go over. Occasionally you'll find a pretty cool lake. Most of the time you're going to find clusters of houses and then like not so many houses. I want to apologize for my yard. It doesn't look good right now. Sorry, it's weird. We got some new construction going on. They're building houses. Maybe you just want some blueprints. I don't know. Anyway, I want to wrap it up. I do want to hear from everybody in the comments down below. Is it a Chinese spy balloon? Are they spying on you? Did they get you? Did you go out and smile at least? Like, hey, get an updated selfie, not from Facebook. Something not traditional, you know? Let me know. I'll see you guys in the next video.